rhythmixradio.com.
Hey, welcome. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome live with Mo and Ivo. Welcome, y'all. Good night. Hey. It's live with Mo and Ivo, Rhythm Mix Radio. And tonight, I'm Mo, as y'all know. My co-host is running a little bit behind. Don't y'all judge him. This is 2 weeks in a row. I'm not judging him, though. Sunday done snuck up. It's been a long day. I almost thought I wasn't gonna make it. So I did post up a topic, but I think I'm gonna not do that topic tonight because something else is kind of touching on me. Um, yeah, something else is kind of touching on me, and I kind of think we should talk about this more so. Hey, Monty. Hey, Ronnie. What's up? Bernadette. Hey. So we just getting started. Like I said, I was going to talk about why women should be pursued, feel like they should be pursued more. But I think I'm just not going to talk about that tonight. I want to just talk about life for like life and what's going on in the world today and how we living and how we need to get it together because life is just way too short. Like life is just way too short these days. And me getting some news today kind of touched me. You know what I mean? And damn, boo boo. But we still gonna do the show because I know that's what he would want me to be doing. You know what I mean? Um, it's one of my good friends. Just keep them in prayer. Keep their family in prayer. Please keep Boo Boo and Nina and them in prayer. As while they're dealing with Boo Boo going through what he's going through right now. Y'all keep him in prayer for us. But moving forward, I'm just saying life is way too short. We need to get with our loved ones and love on our people around us while we got time because tomorrow just not promised. And the senseless crimes, like with the youngest out here, the carnival that had the shooting last week, like wow, at the carnival, like these youngins is out of hand, and a lot of them is kids of people that we know, and the kids is I know they want to be grown, and the ones that are in their early adult life think they grown and think they got it all right and figured out, but they don't. And we're losing them. We're losing the ones that's supposed to be the future. That's not a promising future for us if they're running our future coming up. The ones that we're raising. I mean, some of y'all have are doing good, and some of us we thought we was doing good, but our kids chose the paths that they chose, and that's why we got to stay in deep. Hey, Angie. Hey. Um, that's why we got to stay in deep prayer. But the guns, the drugs, everything that's going on is taking our people away. You know what I mean? And we gotta love on our loved ones, like we really do. Guys, those are just joining. I decided to not do my regular topic today that I had posted. I decided to talk about just life and our loved ones and the crime, like the shooting that happened at the carnival with the kids there trying to have a family day at the carnival, and these youngins get to shooting and shit. Like, you know what I mean? For what? Because I don't think they realize, like, after you pull that trigger and that bullet actually hits somebody, not only do your family deal with something, the family that you took the person away from deal with something. And then in the end, what did you accomplish out of that? Because you're just going to say either you're going to jail if you get caught, but I mean, We living in the era now where the kids that y'all raise, they don't really tell for real. They ain't snitches like their parents. You know what I mean? They ain't telling. There's too many unsolved murders of these youngins within the last couple of years that haven't been solved. And the people, they know who did it. You know what I mean? The people around them know who did it or know what happened, and they ain't telling. They ain't telling. And I'm sorry. If somebody killed mines senselessly over some dumb shit like what's going on in today's time, like uh your man's is jealous of you the whole time y'all out here getting money, and your man's whole time he jealous of you and he plotting against you. A lot of times it's your man's the one that set you up, or the bitch to set you up, because y'all trusting everybody. You know what I mean? It's a lot. Yeah, we have to put the guns and drugs away. I mean, it's crazy because a lot of the drugs, and it's the people that I've grew up around, and to see them in the phases that they're going through at the age they at is kind of bothering. You know what I mean? Like, I just sat out at a cookout and had a long talk with a couple of people that I know. We were just talking about life and the people that we know that's gone, or that's indulging wrong. And it's one of those, like, if you don't know your dealer for real, and your dealer is not just about making the money, you getting something that you might not know what you getting, and it's gonna fuck you up. Cause fentanyl got to be the thing that's being laced with now. I had a conversation with someone that knew about the fentanyl before, and was telling me, like, the fentanyl, they say that type of high, the people like the high because it's like close to death. So that had me wondering, like, so you mean to tell me you want to get a drug that gets you so high that you damn near almost die? That's a good high? I don't want that high. I don't even know how that high can be a fun high. You know what I mean? So when you're trusting, they trusting, and the people are more about making that dollar, and they don't really care about the product, and it's taking our people away. Or how many people that's gotten addicted to the pills? Like, pills used to be, I thought, like the white man's drug, but now pills is now the black man's drug too. Like, you know what I mean? And I didn't realize how prescription pills really is fucking motherfuckers up. They getting addicted for the pain that they saying that they feeling that they're not feeling, to keep going. And then they got the crooked doctors that's actually giving them the prescriptions, because shit is different. Like, it's like motherfuckers just really walking around wanting to walk in death. Like, you really just on the edge of trying to commit suicide by your own choice because of the things that you putting into your body. Like, you don't really care. First of all, I don't want to walk around looking, because what they don't see, what we see, and they see it, and you're ignoring it. That the drug is like, listen, you can't be mad when your peoples is sitting there like, damn, nigga. I was looking at a youngin today at the cookout, and it's somebody I know, son, and I'm like, damn, he's sniffing coke. I can tell. He didn't even realize he had the residue still sitting there at the bottom of his nose. And I'm going, wow. He is a cokehead now, though. And my vision to coke, and nothing against the people that choose the drug that you choose, because we all choose some form of a drug. Like right now, I'm choosing one. I'm choosing to have this drink because I need it. And I also choose to indulge in a little smoke because I needed that today. Because the news is just been crazy, and I'm like, yo, first of all, anybody that grew up in the era that I grew up in, if I'm your friend, I got a problem if you getting high, or you out there doing anything that you seen on New Jack City. Cause we all seen how Pookie turned out, or we got some Pookies in our family. Cause I know I got some Pookies in my family. I'm from Jersey. So I come from an area that's a predominantly kids are growing up with the families being addicted and addicts and stuff like that. So by far, did I ever want to fulfill those shoes? Because I'm like, when you see what it does to you, like even if it look like it's a good high, the good high still got you looking crazy out there though. And we seen how it make you look crazy. For real, right, y'all? I mean, I know I have. I mean, I ain't gonna be in denial to it because I seen it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm too vain. I'm too conceited. I don't want my looks and shit to go down. When I lose weight over stress, it has me looking crackheadish. You know what I mean? That's a problem for me. Like the way my kids act outside, you would think they was raised by two crackheads, and they wasn't. Okay, so it's a problem for me. You know what I mean? Like I really do passionately have a problem when I see the people. Like matter of fact, before I came here, I went to the 7-Eleven up the street, right? And I ran into somebody I know. You know what I mean? And somebody I know is their baby father, and then I seen their brother in the car, so I'm like, okay, they can tell they up to no good, you know what I mean? So he's like, Mo, come here, let me holler at you real quick, and I go over there, I holler at him, and I give him the shit talk. So I'm sitting there listening to the reason why he called me over, and he started talking, and I didn't know what we were talking about. I didn't know what was the purpose of the story. I don't know why he was telling me. He showed me the decal on his car was from Jersey, so I was like, okay. So he was like, do you know what's the name? I'm like, yeah, but I didn't understand the purpose of the conversation that we was having that you had pulled me into, and what was the reason for that. Hey, Mike, thanks for joining. Hey, Brett. Hey, Nunu. Hey, Jason. Yeah, guys. So I kind of went off a topic today because just a lot of stuff been going on. Like I just came from a cookout. I'm glad I just left. You know what I mean? Because I got a call like, yo, they went to like, yo, it's like these youngers will pull out their guns anywhere, broad daylight, and like they ready to pull the trigger. Like they most of the youngers got more heart than they daddies. But is it the heart for real? Like, cause I'm trying to figure out life is not that hard for y'all. Like, why are y'all so into the gun and the ammunition that they got? Like, where y'all getting these guns from? Hey, Trina. Hey, Trina. Where Mary? Hey, Mary. Hey, Dika. So it's like, a lot of times the OGs that they look up to ain't schooling them or ain't stirring them, or they is, and the kids really don't give a fuck. They on all types of drugs though. Like a lot of our kids, you heard I said our, because I included mines as well. Because I'm sure they out there indulging in the like Lil Wayne talk about the syrup, you know what I mean? I see the dirty Sprite bottle, so that means you doing syrup now. All you doing is fucking up your brain cells later on. I don't get when being a junkie was the cool thing. And we're living in the era where it seems like being a real junkie is the coolest thing ever. Yeah, you smoke weed. Sometimes weed can take you to make people look like they doing more than weed. You know what I mean? And maybe that's why they go on to the other thing. I don't even want to look like I'm a smoker if I smoke. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's when did being a junkie became the cool thing? Like we went through the zappers, or I call it space cadet because I don't understand that neither. You out there like a whole, you stuck. And then every time I'm talking, I gotta keep repeating myself. That ain't cool for me, and I'm tired, nigga. I'm not even on your level high. But again, they having an out of body experience. Like I've heard people that do that. They say they love that high. So you love a bombing fluid being put in your body, or smoking it, or whatever, however way you choose to get it. You love that. What? Man, first of all, I don't need the Obama flu until I die. And then I don't need it because I want to be cremated. Okay? Because y'all not about to be looking at my dead body because we already had this conversation. None of us look good when we dead. I'm sorry. We don't look good in the casket when they start altering our looks and doing this, that, and the third to us. We don't look good, people. I'm sorry. So, even the people that passed away, I don't think nobody I seen in the casket, I want to really say they look good. When people say, "Oh, they look good to me," they really don't. They lifeless. They don't look good. So I want to be cremated. I don't want y'all looking over my body talking about something all and just that and the third time she look good. Because I'm telling y'all now, I know I'm not going to look good when I'm dead. Okay? I know I'm not. Okay? Some people is like they be young and then when they die, they age. Like I went to a funeral and when he died, he was in his early 30s. When I was seeing him at the funeral in the casket, he was 75. I was like, what the? That took me. Okay? But again, So any of y'all friends that's indulging in those activities that you know that's this hard, like the prescription pills. Those, listen, I can't say enough. Like anybody, I know that they say that they craving or they got a pain that they don't have. It's the addiction now talking. Like I was really talking to somebody and I was explaining to her, not because I'm an addict, because I'm not, but I've been around addicts and I understand that when you are addicted to something, anything, people have to understand once the addiction has now got you as the person, it's no longer the person. It's the drug that controls them now. You know what I mean? My partner, my co-host, my host has finally joined me, guys. He's in the building. Hey, hey, hey. So let me get him caught up today, you know what I mean? Because he didn't realize today was Sunday. Only way I knew today was Sunday because I'm moving tomorrow is Monday, and I know Monday I'm moving. Anybody want to assist in the hand or helping hand in moving? Well, I got to go get the Mexican and pay them $100 a piece. Let me know. Okay, anywho.
I'm too old for that.
I feel you. I know. I mean, shit. But, yeah, so, like I said, the drugs is taking over the youngins. And the youngins, they popping pills, like they rapping about the perks. The perks now it's like popping the perk is a good high, and then you got to pop a perk to have sex. So now you got to take drugs to control your dick.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I was your girl, because what happens is, know what happens when you're dating, okay, and you in love, okay. If your partner is not really strong headed, at some point, you start indulging in the activities that they indulging in. What you think, partner?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part.
Every now and again, for the most part, right?
Yeah.
So, I said the topic that I had originally, I kind of left from it because just life has just been happening. And I just was like, yeah, we need to probably talk about this. Like,
okay,
the shooting that happened at the carnival. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like these youngins, and I'm like, yo, like the youngins is popping the pills, drinking the syrup. You know what I mean? I think the dipper might be the old school thing now. I don't think none of the youngins is doing that, but the syrup and tooting. So this is another thing. Like, so for the cokeheads, the tutors, the Whitney Houstons is, you know what I mean? Yeah.
The Whitney Houstons.
Y'all need to know that later on, if y'all shank that high, y'all will be doing something else stronger. Trust and believe that. Later on, you're gonna become the pookie because you're gonna be chasing that high for another high. You might start lacing your weed and calling it what we call the old school the woolies. You know what I mean? You lacing it with the crack and not considering yourself a crackhead because you're chasing that high. Because I watched the DVD joint on Crackheads Gone Wild, based out of Atlanta, Augusta, a couple parts of Atlanta, and it was wild. And one dude even talked about how, that's how he got on crack. The crack accidentally, he got up one day, he was rolling the J, and it fell over in the weed a little bit, and he rolled it up, and he kept trying to chase that high.
It fell accidentally?
Well, he hadn't started lacing his weed. So he was a dealer, cutting up, doing his thing, probably went to go answer the door. He said, some of it, as rolling, went into the weed. I guess you chose to go ahead and roll and smoke with it.
He wanted to try it out.
Tried it, you liked it, and got hooked.
Yeah.
So he kept trying to chase that high.
I've seen that different times where people lace with whatever, you know what I mean? Not crack, but they have like the coke sprinkled in there, whatever. But it's all the same.
That's the key to that. Like, no matter what form of the coke you do, you're a cokehead.
Yeah. I mean,
at some point,
I ain't never,
but I got family, friends. I've been around people.
I don't discriminate. Everybody do what they do.
And again, I don't care. But what I'm saying to them is that now the drugs are different now because the people don't have care for them. It's more about that profit and stretching them. So now as I say, everything's being laced with fentanyl. That's the new thing, So and
that's
the fentanyl,
that's what kill little buddy
exactly.
From the wire.
Okay, fentanyl is killing. Like fentanyl, I told them, they said that high is a high that you're getting close to death. So first of all, if you're getting close to death, how you gonna feel the high? How you gonna feel the high? I ain't gonna feel the high if I'm getting close to death. I'm almost dying. I'm trying to, y'all worry if I'm gonna come back. You know, I mean.
But then they ain't coming back.
You
like,
ain't right.
Yeah.
Stop juggling y'all lives. Because the thing about it, now you got everybody trying to figure out what happened. We know what happened, but we stop trying to figure out what happened, acting like we don't know what happened. And then you got the people that ain't saying. Because this is the thing, though. Let me say this. Why is it when people die, you can never ask the question of what happened?
What happened, yeah. I mean, it depends on when and who you're asking what happened.
But let me just say this.
To me.
I get that. But, okay, for instance, something happened. Say, God forbid anything happened to me. Just say Mo died, okay? So then you get the call, right? You gonna want to know what happened. Damn, I just seen her. What happened? It's a natural thing. But I've learned it is one of the no, you just don't ask that.
That's because like we were talking about last week, it's because of the social media world that we live in now. People posting stuff on Facebook before the family even know what's going on. And the first thing they talk about is, oh, what happened? It's like
right about
some stuff is like, yo, damn, don't just give your condolences before you be like, what happened?
But that part,
you know what I mean? Yeah, because some people just pop, what happened?
They do. And now I feel like this. If you can distinguish what's the genuine what happened,
what up, my boy?
And what's the nosy what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you do have to distinguish, but I'm just saying that because I do realize that is a question that is like, why? Because one thing, if you might be able to save somebody else, you never know, you know what I mean? And then it's the other thing, like, so it's the embarrassment part of whatever happened, you're more embarrassed. And I get it, but the key to this is that you're embarrassed about something that the public already knew about.
Yeah. I guess it's more of a in due time or in the right circumstance.
There's never a right circumstance.
Ask,
listen,
to find out or ask what happened.
I'm gonna say this. I got probably about a good 10 people that them passed, and I want to know. I really want to know what happened because it's one of those where I literally got on Facebook and it was like, what? Yeah. No, and let me go back and wake up again and think. So genuinely, I do. It's like I really like. Damn, I would have never thought. Oh my God, I thought they were so healthy. I didn't see any of this coming. If it's medical, I mean, if somebody got killed, it's different. But I'm just saying, like, if it's medical or even if they chose a lifestyle that you don't permit, like a person could die from AIDS. You know what I mean? It's like if I know he had AIDS and you know he had AIDS, if you can help somebody else by saying, listen, somebody made him a victim to AIDS, you know, so protect yourself a little bit more, or try to be more safe, or go get your STD.
Or then you assume what happened.
So that's what happened.
Then that's another thing on top of it.
The world starts assuming.
Yeah.
The world really do. Then this becomes the assumption part, you know, and then we just start talking and everybody start having it. No, I heard this, girl. Oh, no, no, I heard this. We all messy. You know what I mean? Like I just said, I just left a park and I don't like to be phony, but I was being phony with the phony people. And I acknowledged it. See how I'm real live well today? I was being phony to the motherfucker. I acknowledged the fact
Good, man.
I even talked to my cousin. She was like, what? I was like, well, actually, what happened was I was being phony with the phony people. I kind of like smoothed it. It was one of those, they're expecting me to act out.
Yeah.
Realized I was a topic without being seen. You know what I mean? It was even one there that said, I remember we had a discussion. It was like, when I see you was on site. I seen her. I was like, wait a minute. I thought she said when she seen me, it was on site. But it wasn't, as you see, it was not. And anyways, I knew it wasn't, and she did too. Sham by bitch. Anywho.
Well, all right. So back here.
Back to let's saving our people from New Jack City Pookies out here in the streets, and we saving them from the new Pookie stage, cause our kids.
I got a question for that too, right?
Okay.
Just like what's out there now? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know the fentanyl or whatever, but it's like
the syrup. I wouldn't want to do none of the new drugs.
Yeah, just like we were talking when we was talking maybe like the first show or whatever. We was talking about like sex and stuff, and it was like, what's the new freaky now? Like freaky. Back when we was coming up was, if you suck dick or you eat pussy, you freaky.
You freaky. Yeah.
Now, if you don't suck dick or eat pussy, like. You ain't getting none at all. So now I don't know what the new freaky is now. So I don't know what the new drugs are now.
Yeah, you right, Sean. Sometimes you do. But it's, you know what? Like, one of my good friends, and he's not doing well, you know what I mean? And he always stirred away from me because he felt like I always was in his ear because I cared. I wanted you to do better. Like I wanted you to come home this time and be good.
Yeah.
You know, and I knew that the people that you were around were bad for you, even though they were your so-called friends. I'm your friend. Even if I sold drugs, guess what? I wouldn't be supporting your habit.
Yeah.
Guess what? You can't come get it from me. Then you gonna let me give the money to somebody else? I love you enough to say no. And hopefully somebody else will love you enough to say no too, but they don't. They want the money.
Yeah, they don't.
You know what I mean? They want
and that's
the money.
I don't even know what the new drugs are now. Like I know people pop pills and do whatever, but I mean I might have a drink here and there. I smoke a little bit here and there.
Right.
That's it. That's the extent of my.
I'm like
Yeah, that's the extent
First
of my.
all, I've never tried coke. It's never been my forte.
Never
I've hung
tried
around
coke.
many people that tooted.
Never smoked crack.
Never
done none of that.
I've hung around many people that tooted, and that was their forte. The one time I was around a group of people. I was like, damn, I'm with the wrong crew because I felt like everybody was tooters but me. Okay? Everybody.
We was tripping watching, what was we watching? Power. Mm-hmm. The Raising Kanan Power when it's like back in the 70s, 80s or whatever. And people was actually just trying crack. And you was like, bro, when the fuck you just start trying crack?
When you just start doing
But it was like, that was it when it was coming out.
Yeah.
That was a different era where people actually just was trying crack.
Like you would try weed.
Yeah, they was just trying the shit. But we came up in the era where we knew what the shit fucked people up. So we never tried the crack.
So you seen what the crack do to people. You see how they be out there. You seen what the synthetic weed do. You even seen what the syrup do. Because, I mean, goddamn, Wayne looks like it took him
Hey, but that syrup gets you right, though. You know what I mean? You can see everything to a certain extent.
My son said dirty syrup, you know, and hey, I get it. But I just feel like after a while, later on, you're gonna pay for that later on.
It's everything to an extent, though. Everything to a certain extent.
It's time to retire something. Let me like, I already been there, done that. You know,
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how you supposed to be. Like I never tried the hard shit. You know what I mean? That's never been my forte. I grew up with Pookie, so I'm one of them people.
I seen that.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I have a problem with something controlling my mind, taking over me. So when I seen that it could take over, like you have no control over, that shit.
Hey, look, I told my peoples, I was like, yo, I know good and damn well I couldn't damn smoke no crack or have no heroin or something like that addiction. I get fucked up over sugar. Like when I'm eating candy and shit, I'm like, God damn, this shit's so good. Like I can't stop eating the damn candy. I know I can't fuck with nothing like that. If I can't stop eating damn candy, fuck that.
I don't want nothing that's addictive. That's the key to that. Except for my sexual partner.
Hey, what up, Al? What's going on, man?
Or my lover. I want to be addicted to my lover, and I want my lover to be addicted to me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's about the only addiction I want to have out here in the streets.
Yeah.
Y'all can have all the other shit that's taking your minds and having you go out here and do crazy shit and having you look at your homies on the left eye really trying to rob him because you high off some other shit now for real. And he don't know you slipping maybe. Whatever the case may be, y'all can have that because, like I said, the new highs is the prescription drugs. I don't even take a pain pill for real. Like, it takes a lot for me to take a pain pill because, again, I'm scared of being addicted to anything.
And we got to make sure we watching the kids, too, man, because these kids be out here and they just doing and trying
that's
and
what I'm saying.
trying to figure out what's good and what's next or whatever.
It used to be at one point where, again, like, not to say we was bougie, but we was some bougie race where we were like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Now, our kids, listen,
look,
your
kids
try
anything.
Your kids is trying everything. They didn't get to stay away from drugs.
On TikTok. Put it on TikTok or something.
They didn't get the drug peer pressure, I guess, the way we got
they
it.
had to say no to drugs.
Yeah, say no. there, so, nah, they got to try it. They got the, you should try it and then say no.
Or then the other thing is with the younger kids too is they do stuff that, like you said, may be prescription or it may be something that's legal, but you do so much of it that it's like, oh, now you have to do it.
The people that I know that was on the prescription pills, it took them, okay? And I'm glad that they are back. And I'm glad that they shook it. But let me tell you something. Again, I don't get the high. First of all, okay, I can't say that because we will have you out there like that.
Yeah, it will. It definitely will.
We will have you looking like you was on a different high sometimes. If it was some good shit.
Or you just sit there
and you be staring. Like, okay, so I don't do edibles. I talked about this last week. I don't do edibles, but I tried these medibles. Okay, I tried the medibles, right? Whatever medibles is, I guess that's the medical. I don't know. I don't do them, so I tried it. Eating some ranch Doritos, eating them joints, right? I'm eating like I forgot that they was the joint because they taste regular. I happened to look down at the bag. The joint said activation in 40 minutes, right? So,
oh hell!
I was like, "Whoa, hey, wait a minute!" I was like, "What the fuck? Hold on!" I said, "Activation in 40 minutes." So what that mean? Is it gonna be a hard high for 40 minutes, or is it gonna, how is it gonna be? Nigga, I laughed for 40 minutes though. For 40 minutes, I laughed and didn't know what the fuck I was laughing about, but I was in a hard
just going straight comedic laugh. You done had the best joke of your life and just sitting here.
It was an inside joke because I can't tell you
reading the bag.
I didn't know what the fuck I was laughing at, but I laughed like shit for 40 minutes. I was like, this fucking shit, the fuck? Then I started eating the Cheetos. Like, I just had the munchies like shit after that. I forgot it was all medical because everything was a 40-minute activation. Only thing about that is going home alone. Yeah, that's another topic again.
There
but
we go.
Again, the Pookies out here that we know and love, try to save them. But the reality of it is, if they don't want to be saved, you can send them to rehab after rehab after rehab after rehab after rehab. If the person itself does not or is not ready to let that life go, rehab ain't gonna help them.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely not.
Rehab is not gonna help. Like I had a discussion with one of my girlfriends in Philly, and her son, he's 17 now, and he just, he's on this binge of the teenage binge, and especially in the Philly life, you know what I mean? And he knows right from we done had all the talks, everybody done had all the talks from him. So I finally just had to say, I let him know you raising my son, because I was raising that kid. Mm-hmm. And I had to accept life for what it was, the life that he was choosing for himself, not the life that I wanted. And I had to tell him, like, listen, you got to just buy your time till he 18, and just because you got other sons to be raising, and they don't need to be thinking that this is what it's going to be. You can't be, it's like, once your child got the mind made up, I don't give a fuck what you saying to them.
Yeah.
They gonna do
that's anybody. Yeah. When their mind is made up, they gonna do exactly what they plan on doing.
Their minds be set. Now they just want to be street, no good, nothings, out here making the fast money and putting it all on the social media. And what part of that is not the hottest shit ever? Who taught you that part? Who taught you to get the money and put it and let the world know how much money you get?
Hey, the quick money life. When you see it, it's like, oh man, I could get on TikTok and I could get famous and I can do this and do that too.
But the era we in now, these youngins, like they trigger happy. They watching. They like, oh, okay, we know what we about to pull the next move at.
Just like you were saying, like what last week when they got shooting at the little carnival out here. It's like you can't even let your kids go to the carnival without thinking about something like that.
The parents, because I was the parent. Listen, I knew the road my son was on. And it was by far, and y'all know I done came with y'all with video. I by far was the one, if someone was to come to me and say what he did and act like he didn't do it, my rule was this. I will be there for you and pray that if you go out here and break the law and know right from wrong, guess what? I'm going to pray that they do not railroad you. Because you knew the road that you was on. Now, you go out here and you didn't do shit and the law is trying to get you, I'm going broke.
I got your back. Yeah.
I got your back $100,000. But I'm sorry for the parents that really is aiding and abetting their kids in the lane and right. I get it, right. I got mine too, right, wrong. But guess what? These kids is on a different lane for the right, wrong. I got your back. I'm sorry. I'm not riding with you all the way to everything. You keep doing the same thing and you keep ending up, okay, if you go to jail this time, guess what? All right, guess who's not going to be there? Me. I'm going to send you a letter. At least I know where you at. Safe. I'm going to send you a letter. I'm not putting no money on. I'm not doing none of that. I don't give a fuck if you feel like I left you in there or not. Guess what? You chose that lane. I didn't chose to take care of my son in jail. Because you chose to go out here and do something dumb just to prove what point. Because you didn't prove a point.
Yeah. You
ain't proved no point. You take somebody's life, like I just heard that. I heard that somebody actually died from the carnival. Like whoever, I heard that someone died. I thought I heard a little girl got shot or something like that.
Yeah, I heard that somebody got shot and they flew out. But I didn't hear nothing else after that.
I just heard today the person at the carnival
they got flew out died.
They
died. That's
so
crazy.
I'm gonna double check that. But from what I got today from somebody, the person that got shot at the carnival died. So
I mean, again, man, that's condolences out if anybody's listening. Yeah, that's definitely condolences
because out, again,
losing your child, man.
The road that these kids on, again, like for real, if my son actually took someone's life, and I knew that he did that, I don't know if I can just be like turn the other cheek and act like you didn't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can be that parent.
Yeah.
And just be like, oh, and unless it was your life or their life,
self-defense. Yeah.
That's different. But if you out here
just
rob a nigga, well, I'm sorry, my son, he ain't into robbing shit though. But he might be on some other shit, but he ain't into robbing niggas, so he don't get down with that. But if you do, and you hang with people that into robbing or whatever the case may be,
set something up or whatever.
The setup, the backfire, like I said, my 3 people that my daughter knew in the 3 years lost their lives over their friends putting them in a fucked up situation.
Either
a robbery that went wrong. Lost his child. Guess what? 3 to this day unsolved deaths in this area.
And probably their friends or somebody know at least. Yeah.
In this area. But the key to this is, what the thing is that, and I was just saying this. See, when they go out here and do something, 9 times out of 10, like somebody like me, I know a lot of people, rather they like me or not. We know something whether I'm cool with or something. So when you go out here and make a choice, and you might be beefing with this person kid, so now you putting us in a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
But I was always the parent. Like, I feel like if I knew the person, I should be able to come to you. We should be able to, try to get this shit squared away. But we're not in that era for real. Like, I was a little too old school, like, because the parents ready to ride.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I had to ride for my daughter for 1 week. Like, we did. We went door to door. Freedom. That's when she was in freedom. Like, it was a little situation, and a brother and sister called themselves jumping her, you know what I mean, and they recorded, because recording the fights is the thing or whatever, and she wasn't trying to fight the girl or whatever in school, more so they got the fighting or whatever, and she had braids, so the girl had it from the back, and all you hear is the administrators there like, break it up. Like, I was confused, like, who was y'all telling the kid? So I think I got more mad at the video and the administrator.
They get scared of it too. So, they don't want to get in it either.
Not even that. They are not allowed. They got to call security because if they get hit or something like that. You the adult. So the adults at the school now, so the kids ain't really safe. Like, even like I understood, like y'all hear about I think it was a school bus driver that smacked us. Because listen, y'all kids is off the chain. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. That's why I couldn't work with the school system. If I worked in the school system, I already know I'd be done yank one of y'all Jones up from the neck. Like, I'd be done forgot that because I'm going to go left if yours go left. Because they disrespectful. I'm telling you, they disrespectful. When we went door to door for my daughter, I never forget the little girl house, the one house, and I had talking to the mother. I said, wait a minute, hold on. I had to stop her. I said, excuse me, wait a minute. The way listen, what your daughter just did to me, like the way she just sized me up, first of all, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
I'm ready to slide your daughter in your face. Period. That's what I'm saying to you. You better check her before I check her, because I don't do disrespectful kids. I don't give a who kid is. I come from the old school era. Your kid over hanging with my kid, baby. They come over there, they getting chastised. Mm-hmm. Even though I ain't got no kids no more. Mine's is ground, but I'm just saying. That's why I ain't never allowed they kids' friends to hang at my house, because I already, I already know how I am. Like, because I'm talking to you fucked up. Get your motherfucking ass in this motherfucker before I fuck you the fuck up.
Wait, what?
That's how your mom talks. Shut the fuck up. Where's my shit at? I don't need y'all other kids in here to know how the fuck I had to talk to y'all sometimes.
Then they coming home telling me, oh my God.
Like my daughter, little white friend, she had elementary something. Yeah, such and such mom said that she doesn't beat her kids. I said, well, tell her over here we get ass whooping when we do wrong. This is ass whooping when you do wrong. But you can't even put your hands on the kid for real down in Virginia and shit. They ready to lock you up for that shit.
But that's the thing I don't understand with that. Like, I can't beat my kid ass, but if my kid out here fucking up, you just want me to let my kid fuck up?
That part.
With no consequences for them fucking up?
My son had me, felt like I was back in school. Like, I was like, this nigga was in, like, from 10 to 30. He said, I'm like, yo, like, give me a break at some point. Like, I was asking Kyle going to take me away, and the bitch never did. Bitch, I'm still here. Why didn't you take me? Because they gave me a challenge. My son was listening. He was one of the ones, for real. Like, he wanted to be with the guns all the time. Like, boy, you never had to play with guns. But every time he got some money, he went to go buy him a cap gun or a BB gun or something with... So now he just got a fetish for it. Now, I don't know why. Like, who's trying to kill you?
That's what I noticed a lot more now. There was like, it's more like the kids that don't need this or don't have to do that shit that be into. You got to be that want to be in the streets where like your people got money. Yeah, you don't need it. You don't even need to do this, but you want to do it just because you want street cred.
Was not raised in nobody's hood. Nigga.
Yeah.
I worked hard to not have y'all in the hood, but for whatever reason, y'all act like hood babies. FYI, if y'all see my two out there, they acting not the way they raised. You get it? Okay. Yeah, they making that choice. They act like hood babies though. They act like I said my kids out there, they was raised by two crackheads, and they wasn't. But that's the lane they chose to act like. They out here on the.
Got you looking like a Pookie.
What? And I ain't. This ain't no damn Pookie, baby, right here. I see Pookie. Pookie ain't got that.
with the turn.
Pookie ain't get that right there. That ain't no Pookie ass right there. That's an ass that says no to poops. Matter of fact, it says no to anything that try to go with an ass. Okay, take the ass away, anything. That's no.
Lord.
Oh, my bad.
That's another show.
That's another show. I'm just saying though, because I don't play the back door. I'm trying to get there mentally, but I don't know. Like, it might be for whoever my new man be. Not lies I tell.
Yeah, that's a whole nother show.
I'm always lying, yo. Back to y'all though. So
who we got out here?
Jason, shut up. You already seen it. Oh, you want me to stand up again? How much you got? Because you know I'm looking for sugar daddies. And we already know that you don't pay, but you do probably pay them little hoes to get
put the cash app out there. They want you to stand up again.
My
put the
cash app out there. Is how much you got. Cash app me. You got my number. It's going to pop up. And I'll stand up and do a little twerk. Slight jiggle. It's called the old folk jiggle. It's called the 40 and over jiggle. Because it ain't a twerk. Because I don't twerk. I jiggle.
Man, I'm messed up though with that. Hearing about that.
The carnival.
Dying,
Because you real. What if I would have been up there with my grandson? Or you would have had your daughter and having her up there.
I was talking to my homeboy at the gym the same day. He was like, "Yeah, my daughter going to the carnival tonight," and da 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 da. You know, and I had to hit him up after I heard about the shooting. And I was like, "Man, like, hey, I heard, you know, whatever." I was like, "Your daughter good?" He was like, "Yeah." He like, he appreciate me checking. But he was like, yeah, she's straight, though. Like, she said they jumped the fence and ran. Like, they wasn't standing in there. And people were trying to keep them in there. Like, don't leave.
Yeah, what? No, we scattered.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm going to tell y'all like this. And I don't give a... I always say this. If I was up there and if I had seen whoever was the shooter or the car, I am telling... Give a fuck about who y'all feel like or none of that shit. No snitching shit. Fuck that. Y'all better learn the difference what snitching is for real. Okay, because the shit that y'all be like, I ain't telling on. They be like, what? Like, yeah, okay, yeah, make sense. So you just all right with the motherfucker that took your friend? Yeah, you just like, you all right, and you know who. Okay, well, they have an anonymous tip line. Tip it then, goddamn it, because if you know who did it, and you hanging with the motherfucker, and you like, yeah, nah, that's some fucked up shit. Like these youngins out here robbing somebody all because you jealous because your man getting more money than you, so you want to kill him. The fuck?
And then you kill him over some money that ain't even like money like that.
Yeah, you know so once you get that little bit of change and shit, then what? You back on the same boat again.
You kill him for a couple $1,000. You know what I mean?
And the motherfuckers that make these niggas okay with robbing niggas out here, like these youngins, because we in the era where the youngins think robbing is the thing. Robbing is their way of getting on. So I guess your OG ain't tell you when you gotta go out here and take from a nigga, you ain't really a nigga out here hustling for real, nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. Robbers are bitch ass niggas. When you go take from another motherfucker to go put in your pocket or whatever, or you go tell on another motherfucker because he's still getting money and your ass ain't getting money or got caught up, you a bitch ass nigga. I said it. Y'all, I always say it too. Y'all bitch ass niggas if y'all do that shit. And I ain't a nigga. But you a bitch ass nigga if I was a nigga. Couldn't be in my circle. Because y'all hang with anybody's. Like your man that might be the junkie. How you still hanging with you? He can't be your man no more. Like, yo, I'm not about to be hanging with you. I was talking, I ran into somebody I know at the damn 7-Eleven, and he had a whole conversation with me. He called me over there. I didn't know what the fuck but he had a whole conversation about shit. I didn't even know what the fuck we was talking about. He showed me his decal from New Jersey, and he was talking about something. He gave up. I was just standing. I seen one of my barber friends. He was like, I was like, I'm here. so when I went to pull off, I didn't have a light. I went back. I was like, yo, let me get a light real quick. He seen I had a J. He was like, oh, I was like, yeah, nah. This ain't the community J. I said, I need a light. I didn't say I was sharing a J.
Yeah.
I can't hit one time. No, sir. I don't even do the sharing smoke. I'm not that party. Like, I don't even get the community. Like, who?
I ain't smoking with people like that now anyway. If I don't know you.
Either way, I've never been there. Let me tell you something. Anybody that come around me and hang with me, guess what happens? I be like, oh, you got your? Okay, because roll you up. Because I'm just too grown for that. And then I'm just too, I know people like to smoke people. I do. I like to smoke with people too. You have your J, I got my J.
We ain't passing shit.
Because first of all, we all got grown lips. You know what I mean when I say grown lips. Like, I don't like the grown people that kiss kids. Why you kissing that baby?
Man,
fucking dick
my
lips.
is good.
Man, them dick pussy eating lips, get the hell out of here.
Lips is good.
These lips ain't good to be on no kids.
My lips is good.
And y'all need to be respectful of that. I don't let grown people kiss my damn grandkid. I be like, you got grown lips. I don't even drinking shit after grown people because you got grown lips. Can I have some? No. Get your own. You got grown lips, bitch, like I did. Bitch, this is grown lips over here. And I'm telling you, I have grown lips. That means, I do suck dick. Bitch, I suck my man's dick, yes. You want some of that? Grown lips. I don't give a fuck even if you brush your teeth. No, it's still grown.
Some of them be good with it. Be like, oh, she
they
still
do. That's what they do. But not me. Keep them fucking germs over there. I don't want your dick sucking lips on my shit, and I don't want you to have my dick sucking lip on your shit. You know what I mean? I don't suck dick right now because I ain't got nobody. I ain't got nobody. I'm single wingle. Ain't no phone jumping off or nothing. Remember, we gonna start that little. I'm gonna do a dating pool.
We got to get that popping.
Cause I got a little something. I got some assets that's natural. This is not Dr. Miami.
Hey, look, they about to call in. They about to call in.
Yeah, I like my little wiggle because it ain't a twerk. I can't twerk for shit. I don't even want to.
They about to call in.
Can't twerk for nothing, y'all. But I'm just saying, have your daddy or his friend hit my line. Or your granddaddy. Cause
hey, look.
I'm with the granddaddy. Any one of them shit. Any one of them wouldn't pay like they weigh. Fuck it. Cause I got some bills. I'm tired of being single now. Fuck this shit. Fuck it. It's costing too much. And I'm working too hard to just live.
That is a fact.
I'm working too. I want to split. I'm not even the bitch you got to come pay all my shit. I'm with the 50-50. Nigga, I go half with you shit. I just don't want to pay all. The fuck?
That's what I'm talking about too. Like, just help out.
Yeah, I am not the bitch that you got to come to the table like, like I would love it. You know what I mean? Like, I would love the man that comes and be like, I don't want that though, because that's too much, giving you too much control for me. That's just giving you too much of, you know what I mean?
Like, I pay this.
Yeah, you pay everything.
But then they do it. It's not like you can't do it though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because
so,
that's what I look at now. Like, I pay all my shit myself. Mm-hmm. I live by myself.
Yeah.
So if I were to be in a relationship and we got to that level and you moved in with me, I can handle this shit by myself. I don't need you.
I've already showed you that.
Yeah, I don't need you to take care of this.
But I want your part to come in somewhere. Like, I mean, the female should have the miscellaneous parts of the bills. I feel like, you know what I mean, the household utilities, the groceries, and, you know, the toiletries and stuff like that. I feel like the man should just have the big bill. Like, if he paying the mortgage or the rent, then you should be all right with paying one of
everything else.
Yeah, like.
Because, I mean, the mortgage shit around here,
it's normally,
rent is...
Shit, I'm out of here in a year. Fuck that. I had a 2-year removal. Now I'm out of here like shit.
Fuck.
All bills will create hate. It does, because, you know, first of all, it's the world we in is too much to put on one person plate. Yep. So if you're with a bitch that want to lay and make you pay, and you paying everything, and that's your choice, cool. But the key to that is you got a problem with it low down, and you might not realize it, because again, I don't want to lay with nobody that I want to pay. But
then I know it's fucked up if it's reversed, because ain't no female, well, I ain't gonna say none, because some of them let dudes live with them or whatever, but 9 times out of 10, they can be like, I don't want no dude staying with me that ain't paying this, ain't doing that.
It's a lie. Because a lot of them do.
A lot of that's what I said. I said that before. I corrected it beforehand.
A good 85% of the women, because I mean, y'all public assistance motherfuckers and shit like that. But either way, I'm telling you something. Even if I had Section 8, nigga moved in, you ain't gonna even know I got Section 8. Let's just start there. Whatever the rent is in this motherfucker,
I'm trying to get Section 8.
It's gonna be split. I wish I missed it. I had it for a year. And I transferred it to Maryland like everybody else and lost the shit. Like it came through. I had it 99. I got it in 99. Had it for 1 year. Had it.
Look, I'll take it for a year right now.
Transfer exactly. Like now,
it for a damn year.
Now a nigga like. I mean, I feel like because I'm a single person, I'm only a single income individual. I should be able to qualify. Fuck that. I need some help.
I be applying for everything. They just tell me I make too much. I be like, well, shit, you got to tell me.
Can I alter it?
Look, you got to tell me no. Well, I'm still gonna apply for it.
Well, if I can figure out a way around something, I'm gonna figure out this. Fuck this, cause I'm ready to be the scammer to the system now. Fuck that. How can I get around it? I don't need no food stamps because I don't need to buy groceries like that. So food stamps would be a waste of my household.
I'll take that too. Shit, I'll figure out something. I'll save money some damn way.
I be saying motherfuckers on there, but I'm like, I mean, honestly, do you really save that much money on food stamps? Because it just takes away the taxes.
But they giving me a set amount that I can spend,
right?
And that's what I'm gonna spend. I ain't spending no more than that.
The mental part to it is now when you really think about it, because I mean, you know, I had food stamps before. You know what I mean? I mean, we all got them. I remember one time when all of us that had kids in the 90s, we all went on section, got on the list together, and all of our names came up around the same time. Everybody. Some of y'all still got y'all shit. Think I don't know? Heard.
I wish I had.
But I wish too, shit.
I wish I just knew somebody to sell them. Let me buy a couple of them from you.
Or, well, again, I mean, yeah, but
I mean, if you're getting double what you paying for it, you know what I mean?
Like, yeah, if you spending, that makes more sense. Like if I'm giving you 100 for 200, because nowadays, the new generation, I'm like, bitch, I'm from the old school. Yeah, okay, it's half.
Like, you give me 100,
bitch, it's half.
I give you 175.
No, you gonna give me
no. That ain't how that works.
It's half and half, bitch. I'm from the old school. Do you want this money or you don't?
Right.
You gonna get this 50 for that 100. Now you gonna get this 100, you gonna get this 200 for the 100. Either way, I know it is. I be seeing people on Facebook still scam, but a lot of people done lock. You know, if you, I just know this because like my cousin, if she got an EBT girl, she be like, she know every month faithfully. I get that card every month. She let me have it every month. So I decide when I do it, but I guess she get it back. Mm-hmm. So they lock that in. Like her person ain't never gonna stop you.
Look, I need one. If y'all know somebody out there that got the card, let me know.
But somebody
I'm trying to eat healthy, and eating healthy is expensive.
It is, but I'm okay. Even with the eat healthy, y'all, like I was like I'm like, how y'all know the shit is organic for real? Like, get the fuck out of here. How you really know?
I'm just saying, just buying healthy shit
stuff. Like my salads and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's just more expensive.
I keep saying I'm about to do that, but I be lying. I'm just a liar.
I'm getting on it, man. I lost like 15 pounds.
Did you?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I ain't trying to lose. I'm trying to
get right this summer. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be outside right with my shirt off this summer.
Y'all gonna get this fupa, this kangaroo pouch, this like this.
Hey, look.
I said, this y'all sitting in my lap like a little kangaroo pouch.
Look, whatever I got come summertime, they gonna get it, but my shirt gonna be off regardless
of what it
is.
You sure is. And I say, my rule is when I lay down, they go down, nigga. Close your eyes. Don't turn me to the side, though. It's gonna roll over. You gonna see it on the side, but on the back it's gonna go flat. Don't steal my shit, y'all. Shit.
It's gone.
All right, now who about to take my shit? I don't want to hear y'all saying my shit up there, because that's my shit for real. Gone. Or it ain't a beach body, but it's my body, because that's exactly what it is.
That's what they were saying too. They was like, "Oh man, you gotta get your summer body right." I'm summer gonna get whatever fucking body I got.
That part. This is my summer, fall, winter, spring body. I don't even like. Listen. I do want to get back into my yoga, not because of that, just because I like yoga. But I'm not about to be faking like where I'm moving to, because I'm paying for the fucking amenities and shit. Like, first of all, why the fuck y'all just ain't add the fucking little amenities into the rent? Like, the rent high as hell. Like, that little extra, why did I have to know that I'm paying the high plus this little extra $30 or $40?
$50.
I'm like, I looked at this motherfucker on my little newsletter welcoming shit. I was like,
I got to pay for parking.
Oh, see, you got the extra.
You got to pay for the amenities thing.
I chose to say first come, first serve. I'm going to be that one.
No, like, It's not a parking spot. So you just pay for the garage itself.
Oh, automatically.
Yeah.
See, I didn't want that. I don't want that option.
Yeah, I didn't want it because I was like, shit, man, look, I'm good.
I'ma find the park. Fuck that. I'ma just pull up, double park, run the groceries in, and that's gonna be that. But I ain't gonna be. I'm definitely not gonna.
But yeah, they added it straight in. Just everybody pay for parking. Car or not, if you ain't got a car, you still paying for parking.
I'm about to say this though, yo. Y'all see me at the gym every day. Nigga, I'm about to be at the gym like this. I don't give a fuck if I don't know what to do on the machine. They gonna see this tenant always. They resident always going to work out. Bitch, I just started when I moved here.
Yep.
The car wash.
If I'm paying for it, yeah.
Y'all want to have a car wash show at my joint? Because y'all can come through because we got the car I'm not leaving for shit. What you doing? Oh, I'm at the pool over here grilling.
Right? Hey, I'm with it, though. I'm with it.
Because, no lie, I mean, shit is high as hell. Like, I was like, damn, but I'm about to get another job.
But yeah, if I'm paying for it, I'm definitely going to do it, though. I might not do it every damn time, but I'm going to do it.
No, before, I don't know if I was paying for it. I might didn't even know I was paying for it now. I was at the one apartments, but I never used the stuff because I'm never at home like that. But now, I'm off on Sundays and Mondays from a part-time. What's up, sis? I am definitely going to be at the gym like this.
Get it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to be working on that ass a little bit more, though. I got all my little videos downloaded and shit. I'm telling y'all, bitch, I'm about to be in that motherfucker running like shit. Because, yeah, I'm not. Pookie would never get me.
Hey.
I don't care how the world happens and how, hey, Nisha. Hey, Hut. Hey, Barbie. Hey, Tanya. I'm sorry. Hey, LaRondra. Hey, Angie. I'm sorry, y'all. I missed all y'all coming on just running my mouth.
She's slipping. Everybody on there.
Hey, Victoria. Hey, Gregory. So, yeah, well, tonight we kind of started off with the topic that I had posted. And we just kind of talked about life, drugs, the guns, the senseless shootings from these kids.
These kids, man.
Taking another kid life and, then you going to jail for life and then, or not because they not telling. And I just want to know, once you pull the trigger and you actually know you killed the person, I got to understand how when you by yourself, because to not have the for the youngins to be so heartless, to not, you know what I mean? Like, I know y'all, when y'all behind closed doors by yourself, them demons is fucking you up. When you closing your eyes, you being haunted by that person you took their life for no reason.
Hey, I mean,
at 20, 21 years.
They may not.
Well, I can't believe that. I really believe that these kids at the age, our kids, they portray this hard role around the era, but you're not going to tell, because life ain't been that hard for them to be this heartless. That's the reality of that. They wasn't raised by crackhead parents like some of us was.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's heartless, but like they be so desensitized to everything too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're exposed to so much, like doing like social media.
But
you're exposed to so much that you're desensitized to, like, the life ain't as much of a meaning to you.
I came to that. I mean, I came to that a long time ago. Realize that these kids they just heartless. They don't have a kid for life. Like, I mean, like, we wanted to fight them motherfuckers because I wanted to see you again.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, people was killing.
We could make up.
Yeah, like, people was killing, but like, they taking the beast and the street gang and the repping the hood that you ain't group that ain't your hood, nigga. You just moved over here 2 months ago, nigga. You only been living here a year. How is your hood already? Because you met a couple of friends and they jumped you in, I guess. I don't know. But they need to get away from thinking, one of all, using the friend word. Because everybody ain't your friend.
Everybody definitely ain't your friend.
I grew up with associates and still have them because I used to get... That friend word was not allowed to be used freely around my mother's house. Because she was firm on it. It's not your friend. I'm like, oh, my bad, shit. Okay, well, my friend is not your friend. Your associate. Associate, okay, now everybody's associate. I don't even know to distinguish the difference. I know my friends, though. I have real friends, and I do have people that's really associates. And, I mean, I might be their friend. You might be a friend of somebody, and they not your friend for real. They associate category for you. And you're like, damn.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know it was that deep for you, but I mean, don't take it hard. I mean, cause
somebody cut you off completely and be like, "Oh, I don't fuck with you no more." I didn't know. Because
I normally learn that people don't fuck with me through other people. Like even like when I popped on the cookout today, I had heard that I was the topic. Like, I wonder if she gonna come. Of course I was gonna come, guys. What do you mean? You wonder if I'm coming? Of course I'm coming. Why wouldn't I come? I know I'm the party crasher. Y'all think I am, but I was on my good behavior today. You know what I mean? I just pull up, be cute, and keep it moving. And before we leave, I want to say, I want to again keep my friend Boo Boo and Nina and them. I want y'all to keep them in prayer as they dealing with what Boo Boo's going through in the hospital. And we want to send our prayers out to the family that if they did lose their loved one at the carnival, want to send our prayers out to them.
For sure.
And just you guys, let's we got to get the streets clean from the guns. Let's care more as adults, as parents, and as the people that's in the neighborhoods that's knowing the kids that you see doing the wrong shit and y'all ain't saying shit to them. Like, study, hey, look at it, and then they walk away.
Talk to them or something.
Yeah, like when they walk away, give them the pep talk. Like we used to get the goddamn pep talks and let them roll their eyes in the back of their head, but they hearing you. They ain't getting enough pep talks. Everybody condoning this fuckery shit. And y'all making suckers out of these motherfucking kids. Because that's the sucker shit. Them, they taking somebody else's life and y'all with it, or you don't want your child to go away for life because they pulled the trigger on some shit they did, then, you send them down the fucked up road, period. So we going to end it with love your loved ones a little bit more. Love your hood as you love it, as you claim you do. Right. Love them and save them.
And give your people their roses, man. Give it to them while they here, man. They here. Because life is short, man. It's long and tenuous, but it's so short and fragile at the same time, man. Like, people that you love could be gone tomorrow. And, you know what I mean? When they gone, man.
Y'all celebrate my life when God saved my time. Because I don't know when the expiration date going to be. None of us do. But we all got one. I just pray mine's a little longer. Just a little longer, God.
Big facts.
You know what I mean? Because we are living on extended time. 75 is no longer the ending. Extending. Now, if you make it to 40 and 30, you living on extended time. That's my rule. Like, each year now is extended. So, we sending our love, and we're going to go on off. We'll see you guys next week.
Hey, next week. Hey, I'm going to be tuning in live from Vegas next week. So I'm gonna be on the virtual, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get my little move on, but coming at y'all live from Vegas next week.
Okay, I'll be here in the studio with you guys. Us. Rhythm mix.
Hey?